Hey Don, we just got a bottle of one of those brands that we've been tracking down in Kentucky forever. Just finally broke into Michigan. I probably got the first bottle of it.
You do, and Old Route 8 is something that neither one of us have ever tried before, so stay tuned and we'll tell you what we think.
Whiskey, take my mind. Let me leave it all behind. Take me somewhere I can find someone to believe.
Hi, welcome to this week's edition of What's New at Charlie's. And What's New at Charlie's is this week is called Old Route 8. It's a single barrel, unfiltered, cask strength from Augusta Distillery. My good friend Mr. Don Williams of Bourbon Fool. Don, how are you?
Charlie, look at the color of that. That is pretty nice for an 8-year-old.
It is awesome for an 8-year-old. So, Augusta Distillery, brand new to Michigan, but there's been a lot of buzz, right?
There has been, and they have been. They also make Buckner's bourbon.
Oh, yeah.
And they've won some awards with Buckner's.
I believe a lot of people had that Whiskey of the Year last year, their 13 year. Yeah.
Yep. What I like about this is Augusta Distillery is on Route 8, Old
Yep.
Route 8.
Yep.
It's part of the Beeline up in northern Kentucky.
Yep. That's making some waves now. Yeah.
And it's interesting because I used to go out that way to go to Maysville to see Old Pogue Distillery.
Yep.
And now this is located between Cincinnati and Maysville, so there's another reason to go that way.
So we're gonna put that on our list because that's one I've been going to go to. So now we got two reasons to go that way.
That's right.
We'll take a left when we get to Kentucky, other than going straight like we always do.
Exactly.
Awesome.
And it's scenic because it's all along the Ohio River there.
Yeah.
And there's history there. That's where the flatboats started picking up whiskey
Yeah.
and moving them out.
So I know people that have been there. They say it's a beautiful place that they've got there. Like I said, it's right there on the river. So yeah, I would love to go check it out sometime. In all seriousness, we should really make a trip.
Well, I found out a lot of history about this brand, and the bottle is significant. Old Route 8 is sometimes referred to as the Mary Ingalls Highway.
Okay.
And at first I thought it was Ingalls family from Little House on the Prairie, but actually what it is she was likely one of the first white female settlers in Kentucky. And she was kidnapped by the Shawnee Indians, took her away from her homestead quite a long ways, and after months of captivity, while she was searching for salt, she got away and she actually escaped across country. And there's statues, she's quite well known in Kentucky history.
I thought it was from the Little House on the Prairie too.
That's what I thought. The other good thing is for those of you who travel to Kentucky and looking for unusual things, where she was looking for salt when she was captured by the Shawnee was an area called Big Bone Lick. If you have not gone there, when you're traveling down I-75, you see a sign for Big Bone Lick State Park, and it has one of the few remaining buffalo herds in Kentucky.
Really?
And you can go there and see the buffalo in the wild. It's a pretty cool place. It's just a tie-in for those of you who like to visit Kentucky.
Awesome. Very cool. We'll have to do that too while we're down there. I've never seen the buffalo.
I
I know
have.
where Big Bone Lick is. I mean, you can't drive by that.
Right.
All right, let's see what we got, man. I'm excited to try this one.
Well, that is great color.
It is a great color. So you said this is kind of like their everyday bourbon, huh? Or
Yeah, but it's at cask
it's
strength.
8 year, and it's 8 year in a cask strength. So
121.6 proof.
yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, my friend. Woo!
A little warm. Augusta Distillery is relatively new.
Yeah.
So this is sourced whiskey,
Yeah.
and based on the mash bill, which is 74 corn, 18 rye, and 8 barley, based on that, pretty confident that it was sourced at Barton.
Okay. All right.
I'm not 100% certain, but it probably was. A lot of people agree with me based on the mash bill.
Yeah.
Really, it's a great whiskey.
It is really nice. Very nice. It is hot up front, but your second sip is real nice. A lot of flavor. A lot of flavor. You know who'd like this? John Maynard.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I like
John,
this.
if you're watching,
I like this a lot.
give us a thumbs up and then make sure you try a bottle.
Now, I have not seen this available retail in Michigan.
No.
Did it just hit here?
It just hit. It just hit, you know. We've talked before about the late nights I sit up just punching numbers in the computer to see what hits. And this actually just said Old Route 8. It didn't say Augusta. So I was pleasantly surprised when it showed up last week.
Well,
That's a very nice pour.
That-
That's excellent.
that is very nice. And now I
Yeah.
understand why they're winning awards.
Absolutely. So,
That is really, really good.
boy, it just keeps getting better.
So again, when you're traveling into Kentucky to visit Augusta, you cross the bridge on 75, you're in Covington, then you go to Newport, and then you would hit Augusta.
Yeah.
And then eventually, if you kept going, you would hit Maysville.
Tell them the Bourbon Fool sent you.
That's right. I'll tell you what, if they keep making product like this, they're going to be,
Oh, yeah. Mike said they've already made a lot of waves. So, yeah, this is another great one. So, glad to have them in Michigan.
we are.
Hope we'll get some of that Buckner soon.
I hope
If
so.
if you're watching, you probably are. Send us some Buckners.
Yeah, we would like to really sample that one. But Charlie, great choice.
Cheers, my friend. Thank you.
And stop by Charlie's. Might be the only place you can get it for a while.
Yes, sir.